Hey y'all, it's Reagan. I'm back again, cooking once again for my mom because she's working and I have nothing better to do. Okay, let me text her. I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Hi, Stephanie. Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm on the right thing before I get started. Okie dokie. So today we're making, you can hear Summit in the background because he's got his little tip tap going. Okay, one sec. Today we're making the eggs Benedict Casserole out of week 4 of the 5 ingredients or less. It's from this one. Hopefully this won't be as big as a mess as last time. We'll try our best. Okay, so I tried to get everything set out as best I could. Okay, so I already preheated the oven. And then coat 13. Okay, I need to make sure you can see this. I think that's good. Sorry, you can see the floor over pantry. Okay, so I need to oil the pan first, and then we can start cooking. Kind of a lot of oil, but just don't want it to stick to the pan because it's no fun when you lose your food. Someone just asked what we're making. It's the eggs Benedict Casserole. I can't pick up the card from week 4 of the 5 ingredients or less. I'm hoping this one will be good, like the recipe itself, because I'm a picky eater and like when we have good food. Just like popped at me. Okay, so let's see, what do I need to do first? So I coated the dish, separate biscuits and cut each into 8 pieces. Okay, I'm gonna use scissors to cut it. Let me just wash them real quick. I don't want to use dirty scissors, so I needed to wash them. Just have to find out how to get them back together. Okay, there we go. They're kind of wet. Let me go find a towel so I can dry these. I jump like that every time. The biscuits always make me jump. I always think it's funny, but it does scare me. Okay, so I just need to cut these up. It's supposed to be in 8 pieces, so I'm trying to see if I can, how many I can get it into. There's 4. Okay, this might take a little bit because you just have to cut all the biscuits. Somebody asked again, which I'm making the eggs Benedict Casserole out of week 4. I hope me cooking shows you guys that pretty much anyone can cook, because I'm not a bad cook. I just like to make a mess when I cook. So my goal today is not to make a mess because I don't want to clean up a big mess. Let's see, there's a lot of people on. I don't have the patience to like cut it. I kind of just want to rip it, but. Let me know if you guys are making anything fun for dinner tonight, because I'd love to hear it. Okay, I'm surprised I don't think my mom's on yet, which surprises me. I would have thought she would have hopped on because she didn't trust me to make her dinner. Or she might be, and she might just be staying quiet. Am I supposed to cut into 8 pieces? Okay. Sorry, I know this part's boring to watch. It's just me cutting biscuits. Egg roll and a pulled egg. Ooh, that sounds good. This is the most boring part, is just having enough patience to cut it all up. I'm trying to fill in all the holes. Let's see. My dad just walked in. He's not going to be happy that dinner won't be ready for a while. Oh, I still got another one. Almost done, guys, with this part, I promise. Let's see. Okay, I feel like that's spread out enough. For anyone who just hopped on, we're making the eggs Benedict Casserole. Sorry, I just want to make sure everyone knows what we're making. It's from week 4 of the 5 or Less Menus box. I got the hollandaise sauce. Gotta keep that on. Okay, so separate and cut each. Place biscuits in a baking dish. It doesn't say if they're supposed to be laid out, but I'm assuming they are, so that's what we're gonna do. I don't really want to touch this because ham's gross, but I guess I have to. This is supposed to be 8 to 10 slices that are chopped, but I don't know how much 8 to 10 slices are because we just got a bag already chopped. I hate the smell of ham, and now it's like all over my hands, but it's fine because it'll all turn out perfect, or hopefully somewhat good. I don't know how much to do. I'm just gonna, I mean, it's ham, it can't kill you, right? Dad. I was gonna ask my dad how much ham I should add, but he won't respond. Okay, I feel like that's enough. Let me wash my hands and then we can move on to the next thing. Okay, let's see. So there's the bacon. Okay, so in a medium bowl. Got the bowl. Okay. Whisk eggs, milk, salt, and pepper. I probably should have done this earlier because that's a lot of eggs. So let's see, that's 8. I need to like separate it so I don't forget how many eggs I put in. My goal is not to get any eggshells in it because I tend to get a lot of eggshells. There's one. That's why I just washed my hands, is so I could pick the shells out of the eggs. Can't get it out. Goodness. This shell just doesn't want to come out, but I don't want to have eggshells in our food. Just take my hand off. Let's see if you use a big piece of the shell. Oh, that's smart. I never thought about using shell to get a part of a shell off of it, out of it. Okay, so there's the eggs. I pre-poured the milk. So I just have to pour that in. Then half a teaspoon of salt and a fourth of a teaspoon pepper. Took me a while to find our black pepper today because I found like white pepper and a bunch of other kinds of pepper, but I just couldn't find the black pepper. But I'm glad I found it because I didn't want to screw this up by using some other kind. Okay, so then I need a whisk. I'm gonna try not to spill this because it's a little full and kind of hard to mix. A little liquid. Okay, what am I doing with this after? Pour it over the biscuits. Just trying to get these eggs all mixed in. Some of them don't want to. Oops, I spilled some. I knew I would spill something. Someone asked again, once we're making the eggs Benedict Casserole out of week 4, the 5 ingredients or less. Sorry, I need to make sure I repeat that for people who didn't see it at the beginning. These eggs just don't want to mix in. I'm trying to make the least amount of mess I can. Okay, I think they're mixed in. I feel like that looks pretty well mixed. Okay, I'm gonna try and get this over the sink. Okay, so then I'm just gonna take the egg and milk mixture and then pour it over. This seems like a lot, I guess. I guess the eggs are supposed to just cook in the oven, which makes sense. Okay. So now that that's done, let's see, bake 30 to 40 minutes. Okay. So I'm gonna put this in the oven real quick and start a timer. so I started the oven. Alexa, set 30-minute timer.
30 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so while that is in the oven, I have to make the hollandaise. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'd make the sauce. So I'll show you guys how I do that. And then, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess my mom will just have to post a picture after. Let's see if I can move you over to the stove. Okay, so there's the stove. Okay, I gotta make sure I have everything I need. Milk and sorry, I'm just cleaning out my cup I used from earlier. How long in the oven, at what temperature? It's at 375. Wait, let me check. It's at 350 for 30 to 40 minutes. So I won't stay on long enough to show you the end because that would be boring for y'all to watch. But I'll make the sauce and then I'll go ahead and pop off once I finish that. Okay, so I probably should have gotten the stuff out for the sauce earlier, but I didn't think through that. I'm trying to think. That'll be big enough. And then I need that butter. Okay, let's see. I need half a cup or a quarter of a cup of butter. I'm just getting my butter put out. Okay, so with sauce and 1 cup of milk. So I'm gonna turn the oven or the stove on. I don't know what it needs to be on. Just says in the small spoon. I am making the hollandaise sauce that goes on top of the casserole after it comes out of the oven. Okay, I need a... Okay. Dump this in. Okay, so I got my whisk. Okay, so I'm just supposed to mix this for a little bit and then add the butter. So it looks like this would be perfect for an Easter breast. That's actually a really good idea. There we go. If you're for what you said about an Easter brunch, it would be such a good idea because if you have a lot of family over, it's a big size meal. Okay, I think I can add the butter now. Okay, reduce. I hate using the stove, especially with liquids, because it always scares me it's gonna jump out at me. I should have cut the butter up so it melted easier, but It's a little late for that. Okay, so I need to bring it to a boil. I'm trying to think. I love. Okay, I promise we're almost done. As soon as this has to be brought to a boil. Okay, let's see, it's 5:39, it's at 5:40. I'll take this off. Let's see. String constant. Okay, y'all. Well, I would show you the end of the food, but it's not ready yet. And it won't be for a while, and so I won't make y'all sit through that. Okay, here's the finished sauce. Let's see if I can show you. I don't know if I can flip the camera. Let's see. So then we've got the food in the oven and the sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off so I can finish the sauce, and then I can see if my mom will post a picture after. And thank you guys so much for watching me cook dinner. Bye.